been teasing you guys for days about going live. And I'm like, no, I got to get the ham started. And so I decided you're in my kitchen. And that's what we're going to do right now. And so I hope some people make it over. Go post it everywhere, honey.
Christmas dinner.
Yeah, so you guys are going to see me prepping while I talk. Let's see, I have some Forrest Fenn stuff to talk about. I have Christmas to talk about. How was your Christmas? Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. So I kind of made out because in my previous life, I never got presents. And so I went out and got my own stuff because that's what I've always done. And then Mike is like super, look what he got me. See? Isn't that cool? That's my birthstone. But I got myself like, I got some new kitchen utensils and I got a little bit of everything. So, Merry Christmas to you, whoever that was. My chat window is gonna pop from time to time. So if you're in here, Merry Christmas. So I'm just gonna chat as I go because I'm in the Christmas spirit. I'll be right back. I'm throwing this in the trash.
You gotta show them the kitchen.
Show them the kitchen? What do you mean?
I don't know, like make it low enough for the oven.
Okay. Merry Christmas. Brit Chaser. Okay, so there's still Christmas stuff. Ooh, there's my beer for tonight. There's the.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Well, it's not really working then. No, I need it higher. I had it exactly like I wanted it. Stop blasting. Okay, so here's my new pot, which Santa brought me. So I'm going to be cooking with you guys today with my new stuff. Okay, so I'm sure you guys want to talk about Forrest Fenn as I, oh goodness, oh, I'm so glad we have the pumpkin scraper. Funniest things, funniest spots. So I know I'll need that, and I'll need that, and I'll need those. Okay, so how do I get the chat? I see the chat for just 1 second. What's for dinner? I'm so glad you asked. So it only shows me, ooh, report, put user in timeout. I don't want to put him in timeout. I'll be right back. So we have a ham, and our Walmart was out of ham yesterday. How can that be? And I do have some breaking news information. We actually, none of our stores had cranberry. What kind of Christmas is it without cranberry? So, I am getting all, oh, that's probably what I need to do first. So, one of the things I love best about Mike is he likes my cooking. This is a good thing. So, here's something else I got for Christmas. You ever had a cast iron skillet? I just got one. Oh, I'm so lucky. Okay, so this needs to be organized.
You can't buy here said cranberries.
Say cranberries.
For Thanksgiving. It's for Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's not for Christmas?
Oh, I thought you were saying it because you can't find it.
I don't know what that means. Okay, so what is for dinner? We are going to have ham and mashed potatoes and gravy. We have 2 kinds of olives because Mike likes black olives and we, the rest of the family, likes green olives with garlic inside of them. And this is one of his favorites, deviled eggs. So I am right now going in and putting the eggs. I usually make that first because that's what everybody eats up and tries to get full over. I try to make sure that there is at least 18, so it'd be 36 done. And everybody likes them a little different. Mike likes the paprika. And then let's see what else. We have stovetop stuffing. I'm doing a green bean casserole, a little different this year. Usually we do corn or something. And then of course, this is very important to Mike. I'm not a dessert person, I never have been. But we have an apple pie, we have a cherry pie, we have a pecan pie. Why? I don't know, because Mike wanted it. Mike wants what he gets when it comes to the food. Okay, so we're going to start this. So what do we want to talk about first? Let me get these on the stove. Maybe we'll talk forest fed. Okay, let's see. Let me get that started. Okay, 10:42. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I need to. I don't know where my chat window is. Highlight, share, mute, microphone. Packers and Cards, both winners today.
That's right.
That's right. So we're having, okay, do you want to ask the people about our bet?
Yeah.
So Mike and I maybe have spent a little bit too much money this year. So we made a resolution starting today not to overspend.
No, that was January 1st.
That's not what I heard. And so guess what he wants to do today? He wants to go hit the sports book. I'm going to get stuff. I'll be right back, guys.
Let me talk to him.
Okay, go ahead. They are right over here. Here's my little... He wants to talk to you guys. And then we'll talk forest fence. Go ahead, Mike.
So you guys remember, if you watched our video was a week ago maybe, we were going to put $2,000 on red or black. You guys remember that? We made a video.
That was just silly talk.
Oh, you were serious at the time. And
I don't
everybody
know
said,
what
do it, put it on red. So what I'm saying is, we should bet the Packers with $2,000 for today. With the point spread 7.5. I think it's a good bet. What do you guys think?
See,
Packers are going to win. And the question is, do they cover, right? Overspend or overbet. That's right. But if you bet $2,000 and win, we just got all our money back for the last, I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? Because I got to get over there and bet it if we're doing it. Let me get that money out of the safe and see what we're looking at. All the blood, sweat, and tears we put into those storage units can just be gone and a field goal. Or boom, we double it. Boom.
But then that means I have to actually watch a game. Oh wait, but here's the thing. We
Yeah,
can't watch the game.
That means we have to go watch it somewhere after we eat. I wonder what's open today other than sports. Is there like Buffalo Wild Wings or something? We can go get a beer and watch it somewhere.
See, he says the beer thing. Hello, AJ. And I'm sorry, my chat only pops up for a second. So if I miss whatever you're saying, I don't know how to change it. Merry Christmas. Let's see if I can hit some buttons. I can't because it's an iPad. Okay, so yeah, so that's what Mike, and he's really not trying to convince me. Quite honestly, I know what's going to happen. He just wants to see, we have a little deal. Any gambling is on whoever it is. Oh, this is the it's on whoever.
What's that?
I was telling them how we keep a happy life.
Let me know, guys, what we should do. Packers or don't bet at all? Yeah,
Okay.
Happy life one.
I bet the farm once and lost the farm. That's why I don't do it anymore.
When was this?
Oh, just like, no, this is what Hoof-Hearted said.
Oh, is that what happened?
He
Did he bet the Packers on Christmas Day in Lambeau Field, though? Is it snowing
Okay,
over there?
So here is the moment. I'm going to give you a small tip for someone that I'm hoping to be married to the rest of my life. This is already done. It's done. So why fight it? The only thing that I'm fighting at this point, because I know the bet's going to be made. Lambeau Field and, oh, we have to do it and all of that good stuff. Always keep this. This is the tag that tells you how we have a 11-pound hand. It's already done. It's just fighting over, well, whose money is it coming out of. Mike and I have an agreement that we have one budget that we use for everything around the house, all of the household things. And then if we go date night, one of us treats or the other out of our own money. That keeps me out of his business. And if I want to go buy something or do something, it keeps vice versa. Well, he's thinking this one comes out of our money. half when he loses his bet. That's a lot to bet on one football game. That's a lot to bet on one football game. Okay, so. Ooh. Okay, so we have a delicious. Sit upside down. Okay, we have a delicious ham. I actually have only made ham a few times, so huge. See that? Okay, let's put this. The good part about ham is you can't mess it up. It can be lukewarm, but you can't mess it up. So, keep the profits, bet the seed money. Oh, did you hear what JK said?
What? That makes no sense.
He says it makes no sense. Okay, so honey, what is the, some people want to be watched, some people don't. Some people want to be watched, some people don't. Okay? Next time, just buy a spiral ham. Yeah, fan.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that is what I usually buy, and our Walmart was out of hams and turkeys. So desperate times, desperate measures. This was yesterday. This is what we got. This, because you're exactly right, it's perfectly cut. I didn't even think about Sam's Club though. Shoot, that's what I should have done. So I'm putting this inside an oven bag. Once you go oven bag, you never go back because they're awesome. Let's see. 325, so let's bake 325 and start. Let's start that bad boy. Remove. Gotta remove the plastic. You know, the little things. Again, the good part of a ham. Be right back, my little friends. Any idea where the kitchen scissors are?
Probably used them.
I know, and I need them in here. Okay, so I did not see Chad. If Chad has been zooming along, this is the bad. Gotta figure this out.
They're not in the drawer over there? Oh, they're probably in the dishwasher.
Nope, I already checked.
Uh,
Okay, so honey, how much are you betting?
I don't know yet. I'm figuring it out.
Yeah, because.
I'll let everybody know.
Okay. Okay, so let's get on some topic. I'm doing the ham and then I'll let you guys know about mashed potatoes and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's talk first about, oh, this is spiral cut. Yay, and Christmas was perfect for everyone in the land. Okay, I'll show you some of the stuff I got. I kind of scored this Christmas. I think I told you guys that. Okay, so let's talk Forrest Fenn first. I had the first video that I had done for the first. Hey, for any of you hand people out there, does the face go down to the side? Does the butt go up? Face up? Does it matter? Okay. Hold on, I got my hands and stuff. Okay, I said 11 pounds. Okay, I'm back. So, I hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Okay, so, I'm almost done with the ham. Let's see what the ham says. Oh, it says turn on its side and fan out the slices. So it says it right in the directions what to do. So I'm fanning out the slices. Remove. Turn the ham to the sides. Is it? Okay. So I'm trying to see. So there's a little thing of brown sugar glaze. So let's get a pot. How much do we need here? My eyes are finally. glaze, remove ham from oven 30 minutes before the end of the cook time. This is not right now. I'll get to that next. Okay, so I need a little bit of flour in these oven bags. I don't know, it makes it not explode or something. Okay, I'll be right back. Again. I have a feeling this is flour. So we're going to take just, be right back again. Not very organized today. Okay, so let's talk first. Add to brown sugar mix. Add what to brown sugar mix, JK? I'm putting the flour. So you put a little bit of flour. You put some slits in it. There's the flour. And let's see. Need some slits. Okay, so I did a video where I went over Cynthia's couple of messages or new blog postings. Joke time. Why won't shrimps share their treasure? Why won't shrimps share their treasure? Why? Okay, my chat disappeared, so there might be an answer, I don't know. Okay, so ham is in, and ham, oh my gosh, have you seen this oven?
No. I've never seen the oven. Is it messed up?
Yeah.
Because there's shellfish. Shellfish, get it? Shellfish?
Okay, something spilt in
Do you have
here.
a self-cleaning oven?
Yeah, meaning you need it clean? Oh, this is when you, yeah, I remember.
What did I do? What?
Yeah.
What I do? What?
Okay, so I did a video with Cynthia, or Cynthia's blog post, and then I took it down, and I was like, it's on her to say why. Well, she contacted me and said, oh, that's just made more of a conspiracy theory. Okay. AJ, why don't you do your shows anymore? I miss your shows. Let's see. Remove ham 30 minutes, return. Add 2 tablespoons warm water. Stir constantly over medium heat. I'm not going to need this for about a half an hour. Merry Christmas, whoever that was. I'm sorry my chat only shows up for a second. Okay, so back to Cynthia. So here's the deal of what happened with Cynthia. So right now I'm just prepping for dinner. So I'm getting here's the glaze. See? Resting now, kids, grandkids gone. Hey Mario. Yeah, we just did our Christmas, and my daughter was trying to get into the presents, so I labeled everything David's. So she was like, I didn't get anything. And then I'll show you some stuff that they got. Let's just say everyone was spoiled this year, and it's not a bad thing. So, clearing my area. Okay, back to Cynthia. So Cynthia had her blog up, and so the video that I did, if I changed anything, and I don't even know how to change it, it would have deleted the chat, and then there would have been that conspiracy, so I just took it down. So here's the deal, and some of you already know this because you let Cynthia know. The video had Cynthia sitting at the Forest Fen desk, and to, I think it's the left, there's a white box now. Well, it wasn't a white box before, it was a list of cell phone numbers and contact information for everyone in Forrest's family. So Cynthia took that down and put this kind of bar over it because some of you sleuthers do something that I didn't know how to do, but I know can be done, which is you could take it and put it in photo software, and you can definitionize it, and poof, there is the entire family's contact information. So when she told me why I needed to take it down, we were just having banter and discussion, and I'll probably do another video because there's some pieces to that I feel like she knows some things, and I feel like some of it is her opinion, but I don't know. But that's the reason. So there's no huge conspiracy. Did I get paid to take it down? All the things that everybody was asking me. No, not to any of that. It was, there was personal information, and we try to stay out of the way of personal information or anything that's unsafe, that sort of thing. So I think a couple interesting theories. Merry Christmas, Kiwi Road. Oven's ready. Oh, and I needed this morning. See. So that was the Forrest Fenn piece. That's why the Cynthia video came down. So I'll probably do another video with my first video back. I was excited. Hello, Casey Ma. You said that it's snowing where you are. What region of the world are you in? Because it made a difference with Mike's football game that he thinks he is going to.
I'll be back, everybody. I'm not betting $2,000, but I'll be back. I'm going to go bet it. I'll let you know. It'll be a surprise.
Where's our money?
It'll be a surprise when I get back.
Where's our...
I'll show you guys the ticket when I get back. I'll be right back. I gotta...
Honey, are you taking your money or our money?
Our money.
Then we should talk about it, right? I'm on live.
Also, I gotta change it up to get the...
Christmas. I'm on live, so. Honey, that's not our deal.
We already talked about it.
Honey, that's not our deal. Just gonna leave it at that. Okay.
So
I'm on live.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna bet that much. That's yours when it wins from last night. See? And then I'll make a bet, but that's mine. Ooh, booty.
Okay, so
Alright,
let's get back to. Need another drink. I think I do too, but it's too early here. He's just knocking into stuff left and right.
I'm gonna call my boss.
No, Britt Chaser, I don't know if you were here earlier. It's on a football game.
Bagger.
What is your closest casino? Closest casino is Sunset. It is literally in walking distance. The kids actually go to the movies there. And they must have figured that out because I bet someone's sleeping on the couch tonight. No, because he doesn't. I sleep in the guest room when I get mad. Because he never gets mad. But sports betting. Is there a sports book at Sunset?
Of course.
Of course. Of course. Come on. So yeah, within walking distance, within a mile of the house. And then we have South Point.
Then Green Valley, then South Point.
Then Green Valley, then South Point. But Green Valley got rid of their poker room. What did they?
Love you, love you.
Okay, love you. Okay, that's okay, because we're talking Forrest Fenn, and no one can stop us. Okay, so I talked about Cynthia's blog, the reason that I pulled it down. Oh, there's the button. What would you like? Some messages. Let's see. I want all messages now are oh, there's my chat room, finally. Okay, what's your closest, okay, so I'm happy now. You know what, you just have to let some things go. And Mike, when it comes to sports betting, he's ridiculous, and if that's the only thing he's ridiculous, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he does no drugs, he works full time, he's super dad of the year, he's super flexible, he's patient to my emotions. But this is a new day, and he did it when I went on live. We were supposed to talk about it before. So, but in the scheme of life, you know what? We're pretty darn blessed. That doesn't mean it's okay, honey, if you're listening. Not okay. We're going to have a talk later. Okay. So, what else for us then? So, what did you guys think of the fake Blaze video? Do you think that that was Jack? Cynthia said, I said, how do you know that that Reddit post was actually Jack? And she said, I have some reason to believe it, which means I have a source, but I'm not going to say it. That's what we translate it to. So it's just not out of thin air. So what do you guys think? Let's see all of you. Now I have potatoes because I'm going to be making potatoes with you guys. Taters and gravy. I don't know. It seems far-fetched to me that Jack was stumped by, of all things, that fake Blaze, but maybe. I tend to doubt it until I hear the backstory, which is what you guys say to me all the time, right? Which is not a bad thing, but I don't know. Something's fishy in Denmark. I don't know if that's the saying or not. Okay. I got problems here. What is going on? My chat room disappeared again. Okay. Not hot potatoes. If so, I'll drop them. Okay. You guys are funny. Okay, the ham went in basically at 11. 11, 2 hours, 12 points. Okay, we're good. I would have never thought it was a Blaze myself. Yeah, JK, for the guy that actually figured it out, for him to be stumped on that, what fake Blaze? Always thought Forest books were his Blaze. Then disappeared on me. Okay, so if you haven't seen, for those of you that didn't see the video, Cynthia did a video related to what she thinks Jack posted on Reddit as the fake Blaze. And it was a rock, and the rock, it looks to be, she says it's bigger, they did some calculations and things, and it's actually bigger than it looks. But it was a white rock with 2 bones and a shovel sitting upright just a few feet away. So, and it was posted in 2018. So, I have lots of issues with it. And it's not like it matters. When I was talking to her, she's like, it's just my opinion. I'm not attacking her, I'm more questioning. Little tidbit here, I keep the skins on the potatoes once I wash them because that's where you get your protein. I go through lots of paper towels. I don't like to use dish towels just because they can bring bacteria, and I'm a little bit of a clean freak. Okay, so I don't know. I didn't think the fake Blaze that she identified was something that I thought was would have. Don't forget to take the plastic off the ham. Merry Christmas. I actually did that one year. And never forget that Jack is a genius. Never thought Jack was. Okay. Did Jack find the fake Blaze before he found the hint of the Blaze in TTOTC? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. I don't know is the answer. And Jack ain't talking right now. And I have, since I'm on, how do you look quickly down when you already are looking down? Cynthia seems should be smart enough to figure out it is a fake Blaze. Yeah, see, and that's the problem that I have, is I know when Cynthia does videos, this is my opinion, I must think there's a pirate theme. If Cynthia's doing a video, she's not doing it out of thin air. Brit Chaser, you could probably attest to this. Usually she has a reason that she's saying something, and it's from a good enough source for me to go, for sure, sounds right. So I have a problem when I'm hearing something so outlandish, but the so outlandish could just be so. So the fake Blaze was the one, but what do you guys think about the string? Because I might have heard a similar string story. Hold on, I'm getting some more water for these potatoes are yucky. Okay. And I'm sorry to you all for my chat disappeared again, so I only see it for a second. Because why would it make it easier on me? Okay, so we have the one that I wasn't even really into. Some people were asking me though, Cynthia was sitting there checking emails for Forrest. No. In my opinion, that was just a fun little photo. Cynthia never checked Forrest's emails. What I was told and what I sometimes was even involved in, Cynthia was kind of the go-to for press, especially press. So if press contacted Forrest, Forrest would say, forward it on and say, Cynthia, contact these people, let me know. Because there was a time that the press got really intense for him and it was too much for him. So Cynthia would do kind of like a screening, say what kind of project is it, kind of talk with them. Then she would go back to Forrest. She was almost like the PR agent, if you will. Because it just, after Hemispheres, after, I think it was Randy Ballew's death that, you know, it's kind of sad but true, that death brings publicity. And that publicity definitely came, and he just couldn't keep up with it. Quite honestly, he liked searchers. I don't think he cared too much about the press as much. So that is just my opinion. So I cut up the potatoes about this big to put in the, to put on the stove, and they'll go about an hour. I go until they actually fall apart. Mike loves mashed potatoes and gravy, and I'll show you how I make that in a second, because we put in cheese and sour cream and lots of stuff. So, okay, so where was I? Oh, so in my opinion, Cynthia doesn't, and I'm not speaking for her, because God knows her and I have had our ups and downs. I'm just saying in general, this is what I believe. And I was there for some of it, so I also know. So Cynthia was never like in the emails that I am aware of. So, but she did talk a lot with Forrest. She emailed a lot with Forrest. They discussed a lot of press matters and just, they were friends. So, I'm 100% it was 100% pirate themed. Okay. Okay, so we have our bucket of potatoes. That will go over here. That'll go on in about an hour. I need to get these. I'm not getting as quick of a return. I put the eggs on the small boiler. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay. Cynthia seems to be smart enough to figure out the fake place. He must think it's a pirate theme if it was him. Yeah, so we still don't know the slip up. What put him at 9 Mile, and he knew forever he would not leave that spot. And I'm going to say 9 Mile because that's what I believe at this point. I know, I used to believe GPS. This one, after me and Shannon and Cynthia's trip, I don't think I'll ever not believe 9 Mile, in my opinion. I do want the 9 clues. I think some of the clues are out, but, or validated. Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas, Cynthia. Yeah, so I know Cynthia lost her father this year, so she went to go be with her mom, because that was going to be her mom's first year without dad. So, yeah, so good for her. I mean, she drove cross country. I know you're there. God bless you, Cynthia, for putting family first and driving out there. She had, we talked a little bit, but we actually missed each other quite a bit. Okay, so let's talk about the string. What do you think about that string? So here's how the theory goes. They have not read the book. Forrest's special spot was 9 Mile in general. It wasn't a specific spot. And because of that, he basically, from Fenn Rock, it's 200 feet. It's 50 feet to get across the Madison. At the Madison, he needed it's really a random spot in the wood. So at the creek, he went up in the wood, but he was concerned that he quickly needed to go up, come back, get the chest, because he took the contents first. Did you meet your husband at camp? Okay, I don't see whatever that was. I don't know what that means. Okay, so here's how the theory goes. The theory goes 9 Miles a special spot. Gets across the Madison and goes 150 feet up. Let's takes a string with the contents, leaves it, but keeps the string so he can quickly and easily get back to his car and then come back to his spot. What do you think about that? I have heard some talk about the string theory before. And even though I timed you out, Merry Christmas. Some people are just funny. They even have, they're on the naughty list. They even have not nice things to say on Christmas of all days. Your life must not be as happy as mine. Let's see. There we go. So what do you think? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I had heard that story. I think that story is an interesting one. It means the spot was not special, in my opinion. That validates a lot that has been said. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. So, I'll be right back. Green beans. Okay, so what do we have? Eggs are almost done. Potatoes, stuffing, green beans. Pie's already out there. Oh, deviled eggs. So I'm going to try something new. I'm actually going to put it in one of these. Using the string to find his way back feels like a stretch, in my opinion. Yeah, Nomadic Madman. It does explain why there is actually a string with a fishing line and a hook within the treasure chest. And it does explain the scissors. I think there's more to the scissors story, and that was it. Why were the scissors in there? But the scissors were in the Ziploc bag, right? While I was on the hunt for Forrest chest, came across Epstein's, oh shoot, Epstein's plane long after he was dead, long after the feds raided the plane from his house. I know there's some lady searchers that have made analogies to Epstein being involved. I personally don't see that. Again, doesn't mean that I'm right or wrong. I haven't seen enough evidence to say yes or no, but I would say no until I hear something more than just observation when it comes to Epstein. I guess he did live at least part-time in that city, in Santa Fe. I just, again, I don't see it, but that's just me. That's just me. So I'm prepping the green bean casserole at this moment. So, I need, I like the string theory, but I got text, hold on. Okay. Oh shoot, I saw in my opinion. Merry Christmas. Hi, Mary Green. Merry Christmas. I only see the chat room for a second, so I'm sorry guys if I'm missing anything. I don't think Epstein involved with Fenn. I'm just sharing what I found his plane and it was cool. Okay, well, interesting because I know that some were really interested in, is there a connection between him and Forrest, and not saying it was you because it wasn't you. And the answer is, I don't know. Okay, now I am washing now we're boiling. Eggs are a-boiling. That will be next. So, you know what I think I'm going to do, so I don't have to do as many dishes, I am all about, we do paper plates here. We do lots of paper in our land. Okay. So, I have not done a green bean casserole in years, so we have our green beans. I'm just getting them bite-sized. Okay, so I like the string theory. I believe in the string theory. The first time I heard the string theory, I was amazed. Because the only funny part is I can't believe Forrest forgot the scissors, but the scissors being inside of the bag, how do you forget that? I don't know. That one's a little too much on me. But so if you had one thing that if you could ask Jack and he had to answer, what would it be? Other than the exact location. Because we know, what is it? He's worried about you messing that place up. But, oops, sorry guys, I'm going to need to go back to chat once I cut a few more green beans. So, see, just about bite size. Okay, let's hit the button. Okay, so we're talking the string Forrest Fenn he used. Yeah, Mary, I'm going back over the video I did explain the reason that I took it down is it showed some personal information of Forrest's family. I know there's a way to cut it out and reload and all that. It just wasn't an important enough video, so that's why I explained, took it down. So I want to talk a little bit about that, and then a couple of other things to talk about that will be, I think, fun. Because word is starting to travel about things. Merry Christmas! 3D Bronze is here! 3D Bronze is in the house. Oh, you guys will love this. You guys want to see what my husband got me for Christmas? 3D Bronze, you're going to love this. I'll be right back. Kpro's Corner. Look at that. And then Mike got one for me and one for him. Look at this. Mike is so funny. Kpro's and Calazar's, tell me which magic treasure box. Isn't he funny? Keep a string or not. It's how you move your destiny. Okay, gotta see. Oh, gotta go. Bye, 3D. So, thought you might enjoy that. Okay, thanks for checking in, 3D. Merry Christmas, if I didn't say it. Sweet shirts, yeah, he kind of got over the top. This, you'll see a video later. He went over all the stuff in this from Christmas, and everybody went out. He actually gave the kids some money, which I've never had happen in my experience, and they went out and got stuff, and everybody got me something. It was pretty amazing. So I'm not used to all that attention. I'll need to check chat in a second. Okay, I'm going to go back onto the string theory in a second. Awesome t-shirt. Thank you, 3D. I can't see the chat because it pops up just for like 2 seconds and then it disappears on me. So again, I'm prepping green beans. Green bean casserole. Okay, so I like the string theory because it kind of fits a lot of things that Forrest has said in the past. I think, like bigger picture, those sorts of things. Oh, if I were to ask Jack Jack, what in peace because of a huge family. I don't know what that means. Huge family. His huge family? I don't know a lot about his family. Makes sense. Yeah. Let's see. And then, so the string theory works for me. I know that something happened on Friday night when he supposedly discovered it. I would love to know what that backstory is. I don't know what that is. That's one that is a mystery. What do you guys think about Shiloh writing a book? I heard Shiloh say it myself. Cynthia said that in her blog, so I can validate that it was said. I don't know if it's going to happen, but Shiloh did say it when we were there. He said nobody else in the family kind of has any interest, which I can see. And he did say he has a copy of I Like the GPS Theory over this new Blaze. Yeah, I don't think we know what the Blaze is. The fake Blaze, yeah. If Shiloh wrote a book, how much do you guys think I don't think Shiloh knew the final location until after the find. So it would have to have the location, right? But would it have the 9 clues? I don't know. I think, this is just my opinion, Shiloh's a little bit more of a maverick, like Forrest. I don't think he thinks Yellowstone will come after him. So I think he might just put it back. Yeah, I'd buy that book. JK, yeah, exactly. So, interesting, huh? So, but I know they are waiting on the silly, I should say silly because they're not silly to them, the lawsuits. The statute of limitations has ended from what I understand on Forest Estate, but not against any individuals. So like if Shiloh got back into the hunt, he could. If he wrote something that offended somebody, I guess they could sue or whatever. I don't know. But there are 2 lawsuits still pending. Erskine, and his is in Ninth Circuit Appeal, but I think the writing's on the wall on that one since, unfortunately, he just got hit, or fortunately, I don't know, I'm not going to judge. He just got hit with another set of lawyer's bills, another, I think it was 100,000. So that's what? Wasn't the first one 180, and then the second one was 100, so he's 300,000 of just Forest lawyers' bills. So, there we go. Merry Christmas, Dark. Sorry, I haven't. The chat, I'm on a different device because I'm in my kitchen, and I I can only see the chat for like 2 seconds and then it disappears. So I wasn't ignoring you. Hello. Okay, so we know lawsuits are pending. Shiloh may be writing a book. Did anybody get any of the items from the first auction of Forest, or Forest stuff that Shiloh did? We talked a lot about that when we were there. I don't know, what else do you guys want to talk about? Oh, Dark saying hi to JK. I saw your kitchen debacle, Dark, and that one made me laugh, do you have to say. Yeah. Yeah, so, and for the Europeans or outside the U.S. people in the room, since there are, Jonah, several of you, Mario, what is your guys' tradition? Do you do turkey and cranberry and all the fixins and all that? What do you guys do? Okay, so yeah, so I'd buy the book. I agree. I'm a little bit. I got outbid, yeah. So what Shiloh told us is a lot of the smaller items went way over what they should have. Like a little arrowhead went for 500 rather than 50 bucks or 70 bucks. But the big items went way under, which he does, like the bowl. He's like, I could get 10 or 15,000. And it went for 2. So he said, I definitely won't be doing that again. I'll just call them the collectors and say, hey, if I wanted to sell a bowl, that would be easy enough. So, so the den was completely locked away. What do you guys think about that? That was kind of interesting. I've heard that, because Forrest actually told me when I die, they're going to lock this. This will be on lockdown, is how he put it. So I thought that was interesting that ended up being the case. We walked right by it. We walked through the kitchen to the lab in the back, and that was interesting, just to see it, like it was like cordoned off. So, but pretty cool of Shiloh to let us in and say hello. And actually, it didn't say hello. We stayed, he missed his dinner. I think it was at lunch, and then it was dinner. It was just about dinner time before we left. I think we got there, I don't know, 1 or 2. He had dinner or he had reservations at 3:30. He pushed him to 4:30, and then he pushed him. Then they finally just canceled and I think we were there until just about dinner. I had been on the obsidian piece. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So, okay, cool part about, so here's our little tin. So I always use these so I have less dishes. So there's our, I'll have to look at the recipe for the green bean casserole. I'm not too worried about it right now. I think our eggs are done, so I will take that. I will be right back. Sorry. One of the important things you do, or at least I do, with the eggs is you pour cold water on them when they're coming from a boil. Why do you do that? You do that to make sure that they, let me just here, it makes the eggs shrink up a little, and then they're easier to crack, and because that's a paper, cracking of the eggs. So that is being cool. I usually use ice, but we're a little bit down on ice. Our weird things are out at the stores. Okay. Okay, I need some things. Maybe an insurance thing. I don't know. Okay, so what else? So I'm almost done prepping, and then I am going to need to go. So what questions do you guys have for me? I have been approached. I did post this up last night. What's a cooking? Hey, Davio. Ham is in. Potatoes are prepped and ready, and that's what I need that for. The eggs just came off. Stovetop stuffing is all I do because that's the way to go. So we have stovetop stuffing, and we have just prepped the green beans for green bean casserole, so that now it can go on the oven. We have our glaze, so we're good. We're good. We're good. That will go last. So, okay, I need to move these over. And if you guys have any little tricks, this is the part that I probably hate the most, which is peeling eggs is not my favorite thing. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. So I think I am prepped. Okay. Let's see. Maybe the room is locked and will be disclosed in the future for all to see. Oh, could be. I think probably a liability. Like, I know, or feel, I know that the treasurer never went back on Forrest property after he found it. Everything was done through the lawyer's offices, which is pretty interesting in my opinion. I hadn't thought about it like that. Totally makes sense. These are too hot. These are going back in. It totally makes sense. Hey, Luck Rider. Whew. These are way too hot, so I'm putting them back in to cool off. And I need that pot for potatoes anyway. So, but yeah, how frustrated would you be if you found the treasure chest on Friday, you went and got permission on Saturday, then on Sunday you arrive, and from my understanding, the meeting didn't happen, the initial meeting in the lawyer's office didn't happen until Thursday. So you're sitting there day after day, just going, geez, are you kidding me? Yeah, that would be, yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Davio. So, hey, so Davio, I've jumped in your stream a little bit here and there. Mike is not a coder, but he's techie. I see you're working on Endgame. Where is that at? Wasn't it, let's see, 11:30, about 30 minutes until I put those on. Weren't you working on Endgame, and did they figure out who it was? I heard it was a searcher, but people were guessing. I don't know. The group is pudding. I don't know what that means. So, well, I'd be interested to know how that's going, because I don't know what I totally believe about it. I just haven't looked into it enough, so I can't say what I think, because I don't know a lot, quite honestly. But gang's all here. Let me get a little bit of ice to cool these down a little bit quicker. Oh, your typing is just fine. Your reading is just fine. You are lovely, Davio. Okay, I'm working on deviled eggs right now. I've transitioned. Everything else is pretty easy. My dad always told me the Endgame is interesting. I like the poem. Okay. Oh wait, there was something before that. Let me go back. Endgame is fun in that it's all a game. So do we know who it is? I heard it was a searcher. Is that true? But nobody could figure out who or something. I don't know. It's been a little bit since I've talked to anybody about it. I've been out of the loop a little bit. We've been trying to do Christmas stuff and get ready for our own treasure hunt. So the thing that has been worked out and posted in the Endgame site. Oh, I didn't know there was a site. I thought there was a channel, but the channel got deleted, or I don't know exactly what happened. Okay, I am going to jump back. And Mike will be so cute. He'll get here and I'll say, do you need any help? And I'll say, sure. And then he'll go, oh. It's like he's not really meaning it, but he's trying to be supportive. Is it you, Kpro? If you're talking about Endgame, I can unequivocally tell you no. I was not involved. I am not involved. I don't know anything more about it than what others have asked. I heard it was a searcher and we're all supposed to work together. We do not know or care, no prize. Oh, okay. So they've come out to say there was no prize. Some people thought, I just saw a couple, very few minutes on it, that there was a prize, but they didn't want that to be the reason. So it was like a Chase 2.0 type of thing. I don't know. So yeah, it's definitely not me and definitely not Mike. We've been working on our own hunt that launches next week, and so I'm done with mine. Thank you for answering. Yeah, sometimes I can't answer stuff. That one I could definitely answer. Like, nope, definitely not me or Mike. So yeah, if it's just a fun puzzle and everybody knows that now, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because there was like Professor F. There was quite a few that were doing hunts and prize hunts, and Randy calls them popcorn hunts, which is a fun way to say it. Like, not really a treasure hunt, it's more of a puzzle. Oh, I'll show you. We do not know the prize. Maybe that's Davia, what you were saying? Here, I'll show you guys something else that I got. Have you guys heard of this one? So the $1 million puzzle. So it's a puzzle, and when you put the puzzle together, it's a QR code. Every single person wins. Most people win 25 cents, but one person does win $1 million. So Mike bought it. That was one of, we had Christmas presents for kids, me, Mike, and then we had a Christmas present of family. That's one of the family ones. So I have no bowls. So I wanted to put labels when we moved in here. I think I'll use this one. And Mike's like, why do we need labels? And I said, because people don't put dishes back where I want them. Yeah, $1 million. But I do have to say we got 25 of Johnny's treasure tins. That was what else was under the tree. Everybody got 2. And we opened some extra ones. We got nothing. We got nothing. So I shouldn't say nothing. We had rocks. We didn't have any silver. I don't know if any of those have been discovered. And our Scrabble letters were the same ones everybody else has. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So what are we expecting? Beginning of the year, I think it sounds like the one case is progressing still. It hasn't made it like past, I might get the terms wrong, initial discovery, or it's not in like litigation phase. You have to kind of pass the gate to say, is this coherent enough of a argument? So everybody's being deposed and talked to at this point. That's was it McCracken? One of those mix. And then Erskine. He's at Ninth Circuit. That one, from what I understand, is going to go, probably won't even be seen until mid-spring. So I think some are focusing on Endgame, and some are focusing on new hunts, and some are still looking at some final pieces of the Fen hunt. And I think that's what Cynthia was up to with her new blog. And she said in that blog she's going to do a new series. And I'm excited about that because she has a lot of direct information, either from yesteryear or I'm peeling eggs at this point. 2022 will be a wild year from weather to new science. Ooh, new science. What does that mean, Davia? That sounds interesting. I work with some guys when I did work in the aerospace industry like 20 years ago. It was interesting. They were just getting into nanotechnology, which is a lot more common now, I guess. But it was interesting to see how incredible technology and how different technology is going to look in the future. I didn't understand most of it. I worked on the marketing side and support. Ooh, another hunt, boots on the ground. Yeah, we have actually made some progress, and it's more Mike, but Mike's oldest boy and I really sat down on Xavier, the one that Hillary put together, and we think we see the pattern. If he gets permission from his mom, he is going to go boots on the ground with us. And if it can happen in the next couple days, which I don't know if it can, this one will be one that Mike goes because Mike's off work. Mike has a harder time getting off work than I do. I have a lot more flexibility with my job. So we will see how that goes. So that one we've been working on. This puzzle we're going to put together. We played a little bit of poker, didn't do so hot. Oh, I'll tell you the poker story. And then I do need to go. It's been over an hour. So you guys may not know, I actually focus some of my research in women's studies related to women in poker. Why aren't there more women in poker? Right now in the live poker room, it's 3 to 5% women. In the online space, it's about 30% women. So I've actually done 3 rounds of studies, and it's not in a lab. We ruled out a lot of things. So I was in the poker room. This was a couple weeks ago, and there was a gentleman there. I was at kind of a wild table. I'm playing 3-6 now a little bit, not just tournaments. And it was one guy's birthday, and Asian gentleman, probably 55-ish. He was having a really good time, but it was all about him. And that's okay, because it's his birthday. So he kept ordering rounds of shots, and there was a gentleman from England. And the England gentleman was on the very opposite side. He was really loud and really obnoxious, but in a fun way. So he says, he actually made his way over to me. He changed seats so he could sit next to me, and he just wanted to hear everybody's story at the table, really friendly. And I told him about my study, and he's like, well, there was a woman that had the poker mask from the women's tournament. And I said, I played that tournament. And he goes, why would there ever need to be a women's tournament? And I said, well, because women are underrepresented. There's a bunch of reasons why, and there hasn't been a lot of studies on it. And the guy next to me, the one that's his birthday, he's like, this is such a buzzkill. And I kind of looked at him, and I looked back at, I'll just call it the Englishman, and we just continued to talk. And it was a lively room, and I was probably loud. There had been a guy in there the previous day with the Packer game who was talking about break the guy's legs, and he was cursing and so I don't think a poker room is known to be a silent room. It's not like a library. So one of the floors that I know and was a part of this study that I did came over, and we're discussing aspects of this study. And he turns and he says, I've had a complaint registered that you are discussing political issues. I need you to change topics. And I looked, I said, what are you talking about? And he said, final decision. And now, Bally's now is the home of the World Series, and they now are really, really busy because the Flamingo shut down and all that. So he was busy. He just said final call, and that's kind of his personality. He's new to floor. He's been a dealer for years. And so as he walked away, the English guy's like, we're not arguing. Like, this isn't an argument. Why did we just get censored? And I said, he must have gotten some wrong information. Let me go over and talk to him. So I went over, and I mean, the guy's on my Facebook, or he was on my Facebook. I mean, I consider him a friend. I said, dude, are you kidding? Like, what? I'm not understanding. We weren't talking Trump. We weren't talking politics. We weren't talking, because I've seen that go sideways at the tables. I said, what are you talking about? And he said, we had a complaint from someone, and the guy that had been sitting there, he was talking about getting hookers, and he did so many rounds of shots, and he was very edgy in his topics. And I said, wait, so I can discuss those topics, but I can't discuss women in poker with the person next to me that wants to discuss it in a study that you were a part of. And now he had to go drop some chips and came back, and he's like, that's what I'm saying. And I did get pretty loud. I said, you've got to be kidding me. So I'm being censored because this guy wants to talk about hookers and blow, but I want to talk about women in poker. Women in poker is off limits to talk about in a poker room. And he said, look, you're a friend. I've made the call, and you're being loud. And I may have used a colorful word. And I said, if you're saying that me being loud is the issue, I will go over and I will nicely and quietly have a very whisper discussion, if you would like. Otherwise, can I talk about women in poker? And he said no. And he said, and if you continue, I need you to leave. And I said, I'm being asked to leave. This is the first time I've ever been asked to leave a poker room. I said, you're saying I need to leave a poker room because I want to discuss quietly women in poker with someone who wants to discuss it, and I don't want to sit and talk about the shots that I've been given and offered again and again, and hookers and blow. And he said yes. I said, so you're ready for this exchange to be on, our poker magazines and things? And he said, you need to go. And I said, okay. So then I grabbed the guy, because I knew the story might change later. I left in an animated state, and I said, don't discuss it because you'll get thrown out. And then I do have the gentleman on video discussing what exactly happened, because now Floor found out that I did post on Facebook. He went to Mike. He wants to discuss it with Mike, because that's what you do when you have an issue with a woman. You contact her husband and say, let's talk, which is silly. And that's that. Kind of a sad state. So I've not been back to that room. That is where the World Series of Fen is going to be held for this year. Haven't decided what to do. I think it's just Floor made a bad call. I don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill, but Floors kind of rule what they say goes. They're over here. I showed everybody. Sorry, Mike's back. Should we see what kind of bet he made? Okay, so that's my poker story.
She's never allowed to go back.
I'm never allowed to go back.
Can you show them what I got you for Christmas, honey?
No, I've been cooking. I showed him the necklace earlier.
Well, that's what I mean.
Honey's
Hey,
back.
everybody. They say go big or go home, so let's go Packers. Hour and a half.
Okay, wait. So go big.
But not that big. I could go back, though. We're good. We'll just have to win, that's all. Right here. All our problems solved,
Yeah, I
huh?
showed him that too.
Right there.
I showed him that.
Guess I should start working on this, huh?
Lord, give me strength.
And then I got some Grand Adventure puzzles to finish.
Yep.
Don't throw away this card. Alright, so this is our special code right here.
Okay, we're gonna go work on puzzles, guys. Yeah, football obviously is gonna be our focus because.
Let's go.
Is this the largest bet I've ever been involved in?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Great.
Probably.
He did it on the sneak. He waited until I got on with you guys, and then he did it on the sneak. So thumbs up the video. We have a
Packers
new.
by 20.
The Packers have to win by 20.
No, I think they're gonna win by 20.
What's our bet?
7.5.
So they have to
They gotta
win
win by 8. They gotta win by
The
8.
Packers have to win by 8
I think
at
they'll win
Lambeau on Christmas Day.
Exactly. Well, you can't get much better than that.
Jack, do you see what you started?
Is
I'm
he
gonna
in
wait
there?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Good luck with the dinner and the bet.
Right.
Yeah, I need to go investigate. So thank you guys for being here. Let me pontificate for an hour. Catch you up on some stories. Merry Christmas to all.
Oh, I see. All right, Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll be live Monday night for Spend Treasure Found.
Yeah, if you guys saw the Facebook, I may have been approached for the project. I'm kind of excited about it, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. But we'll talk about that Monday. I'm peeling eggs for the next hour and a half. Bye, guys.